Hello everyone and welcome again to my channel. My name is Emefa and today I bring to you an exciting and interesting video. A couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine asked me to explain a word that I used on my channel, and I figured if this person has asked me to explain this word, then maybe other people would also want me to explain some words, but they haven't had the chance to ask me to explain. So here I am to explain these words that are common on BookTube, on Bookstagram, on BookTalk, in the BookTube community in general. So let's get right to it. First, we have TBR. TBR simply means to be read. Now, in a reading year, you may have books on your reading list. So these books become your TBR, books to be read. Simple as that. Moving on, wrap-up. Wrap-ups have become my most interesting thing here on BookTube, just because they are easier and more exciting. Wrap-ups are mini reviews or summaries of books you've read. For wrap-ups, you do not say so much. It's just a little something you say about the book you've read. Unlike book reviews where you talk into detail, you put in so much effort. I'm not saying effort is bad, but that is stressful. Wrap-ups are less stressful. We have DNF. DNF means did not finish. So a book has been released. The hype is intense. You've heard good things about the book. You've heard bad things about the book. You've heard mixed reviews about this book. Now you've picked this book up a couple of pages into the book and you're like, nah, this book is just not for me, because maybe you do not resonate with the character, or the plot is not what you want, or the book is maybe slow paced, it's not getting you into the reading mood and all of that. So you put this book aside in the hopes of getting back to reading it, or you never get to reading it at all. So then this book is DNF'd. This book you did not finish. Simple, right? Book hauls. Book haul simply means getting new books onto your shelf, getting new books into your library. Recently, I watched a book haul here on BookTube, and this person hauled 100 plus books. Like, what? I understand. Usually you get books as gifts, you get ads, you are reps for book subscription services and the like. However, majority of these books that you buy is from your pocket. These monies are from your pocket. And let me just say, books are damn expensive. Books are so expensive. The good thing is these books are accumulated over time, and so you just don't. But people go into shops and get 20 books at a go. You know what? You booktubers are rich people. Not even going to lie about it, because books are expensive. Books are expensive. Book on haul, which is the opposite of book hauls. So for book hauls, you are getting the books onto your shelf, into your library. Book hauls, you are taking the books off your shelf or out of your library. You usually do book on hauls either to sell the books. You know you are not going to get to reading these books anymore. You are going to donate it to charity. That is why you on haul books. Book trope. Book trope is a plot device that is used commonly in genres that become conventional. It is cliche, typically with romance books where you have enemies to lovers. Usually in romance books, these people are enemies and then later become lovers. Or in superhero books where the villain at the end dies. In Ghana we say killer, or the last killer usually dies at the end, or this person doesn't have a change of mind. This person is a flat character, doesn't have a change of mind, thinks differently. Sometimes difference is dangerous, and at the end of the day, they are on the losing side. That is typical with these kinds of books. Some book tropes: enemies to lovers, villains to die at the end, friends to enemies, and the like. Reading slumps. I cannot count the number of times I have been on a reading slump. Before, I thought I was worried about it. I thought I wasn't doing my best to get out of it, but I've realized that it is just part of you, because you can't seem to control everything in your life. You get into reading slumps because you're depressed, you're anxious, to take care of your mental health issues, you're bored. Reading slump simply means inability to read. You pick up a book, you put it back down. Sometimes you just can't explain why you're not in the mood to read. It just happens. So usually when it happens like that, people read short books, they read poems, and they do other things to get them back into the reading mood. So yeah, this brings me to the end of this short, interesting video. So I've explained what TBR means, what wrap-up means, what DNF means, what book haul, book on haul, book trope, and a reading slump means. Anytime you hear me say any of these words here, or anytime you hear me use any of these words here, then you know we're on the same page, because I have explained these and they're easy to understand, and it's commonly used in the BOOKTUBE community. You just cannot do away with any of these words. Okay? So yeah, this brings me to the end of this video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share to friends and family, help this channel grow, and remember, I love you like a nerd loves books. Bye!